Planet Comedy.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Planet Comedy. Here's your host, the ambassador, Mr. Hector Luis.
All right. Thank you so much, and welcome to another fun-filled, action-packed edition of Planet Comedy. I am your host. Thank you, Drake. Give a round of applause for Drake, comedian Drake.
Thank you. It is much appreciated. I'm glad we are finally starting.
Finally, it was a weird time, but you know, Drake, I've been a little upset with people this week. Soccer. This whole thing with soccer with the World Cup. Where the hell were all these soccer fans before they started this nonsense? Everyone, the World Cup. I went to a baseball game. I counted 12 idiots with jerseys on. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, where are these people going to be when the World Cup is over? I want to see if they're going to go to those soccer games, you know, the regular, MLS soccer? I want to see if they go to those games. I don't think so. I'm sorry. And if one more person who's an American comes up to me and calls soccer football, I'm just going to smack 12 shades of crap right out of them.
At least you have the goal. That's the only thing.
But that's another thing, man. Okay, U.S. played against Portugal, right? Okay, and they're winning. Last seconds, this guy from Portugal hits the ball with his head. They get a tie. Okay, game over, go home. What? Didn't they ever hear of, like, extra innings, overtime, sudden death? Okay, no, soccer fans like, oh, we don't have to win. It's okay. Nobody won, nobody lost. It's like life.
It's the experience.
It's the experience. I don't know. But people just get on my nerves like that, man. I'm starting to get. I'm really, really furious right now.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Your glasses are getting fogged.
I'm telling you. That might be for a different reason, though, Dre.
Well, that's why they're laughing.
Wow, hip crowd. Where did they get this group from?
Hey,
No, really. They just showed up, man. Did you invite anybody?
It's CGI. It's this part of the anime. See what we do? We take a Dane Cook audience and we put them here. This way on film, it looked like they knew why they was laughing.
Yeah, this don't look nothing like a Dane Cook audience. Yeah, that would be funny to you guys at home if you actually saw the audience. You don't need to see the audience. Hello out there in public access land. Public access land. What is public access land? People who don't want to watch premium channels and they come on down. People who don't want to pay for the premium channels. That's exactly it. I don't pay for premium channels.
That's why you're here.
Thank you, Drake. That's exactly right, man. That's exactly right. Now, Drake appears with me regularly on the Planet Comedy podcast, along with another comedian that you're going to be seeing later on in the show, Miss Jessica Stern. Very pretty young lady. You still have a crush on her, Drake, or did you finally let that go?
What is this coming from?
I'm just being mean to people, man.
Okay. Evidently
You
it
always
is too
heard
hot in here.
Is it could that be it? No, because he had a little bit of a crush on her, and she was crushing on him too, but I had to put a stop to that because you know what happens, man? It's always, when you get involved with somebody that you work with, all of a sudden now it's awkward. It's awkward. Now, I don't want to take coffee break now because she takes coffee break. Like, what? There's no room for that.
When are we going to start the show?
Well, now we can start the show after we made you thoroughly uncomfortable. How about we get this party started, huh, Drake? All right. How about I bring up the first comic, Drake? What do you think?
Yeah, I wonder who that is.
Well, I didn't tell you. You're gonna find out now, along with everybody else. I don't tell Drake anything, you know. That's the kind of friendship we have. You know, it's like he's crossing the street, all of a sudden, just before it hits him, watch out for the bus. That's basically how I do. Just need to know. But you know what? I'm gonna bring up your first comic. She's a very good friend of mine. In fact, I appeared on her public access show in Queens Public Access TV some time ago. Yeah, a lot of fun too, and it was actually a nice studio too, much like this one. You know, so it was a little bit of a hallway. Remember that? It was a little bit of a hallway. It was like the audience was so far away, I had to write a letter to them. I was texting my jokes to them. Phoning it in. No. But anyway, she's a very, very lovely lady, very, very funny comedian. Please welcome Miss Lisa Harmon.
Thanks, everybody. Thank you very much, BRIC and Hector and everybody. I'm thrilled to be here. I don't get out much. It's nice to be here. You guys, my name is Lisa Harmon. I don't have any kids. I know we got a lot of ladies here today. I don't have any kids, you know. I don't feel like going around with somebody that poops themselves everywhere we go. You know, I don't need a little sidekick. I already have a grandfather. You know what I mean? I don't. Just not into the whole kid thing, you guys. But I am married. I love to travel with my husband. We just came back from Las Vegas. That was a lot of fun. I know we put on weight while we were in Vegas, you know. Last night we were fooling around. The cat gouged her own eyeballs out. Yes. Yes. They can see in the dark, you guys. They could see in the dark. I went to the sex shop to get a blindfold, and this little 21-year-old girl behind the counter, she goes, "You need a blindfold for sex?" I go, "Relax, all right? It's for the cat. All right? Just take it easy. Just take it easy." I love Vegas. I love Vegas so much. I go like every 10 years. You know, the first time I went, I was so young. And you know, you always screw up your life in Vegas. The first time I went, I was like, man, I never should have blown that guy in the Flamingo men's room. I know I'm not the only one. And the second time I went, I was in my 30s, and I didn't make that mistake again, but I was so mad at myself because I left $3,000 at the blackjack table. $3,000. I know. Crazy. I was really kicking myself. And then the last time I went to Vegas was just a couple of weeks ago, and I was like, man, I can't believe I ate that sausage McMuffin. Right? That thing is still repeating on me, you guys. I don't know what the story is with McDonald's breakfast. They end at 11 a.m. The only people that can eat that crap are teenagers. And I don't know if McDonald's realizes this. Teenagers don't get up until 4. I'm just saying, right? All the old people get up at 6 o'clock in the morning, no matter what day of the week it is. We can't eat that crap, right? We go to McDonald's, we get the breakfast just in time, and we're like, oh, why did we eat that, right? Idiots. I gotta fix that. I don't know what McDonald's has against an Egg McMuffin at 3 in the afternoon. What's the problem, McDonald's, right? You would bring Democrats and Republicans, the whole world would come together on the promise that McDonald's could have breakfast all day. Am I right? You could bring the whole country together. Everybody loves that garbage, right? We love that stuff. It's ridiculous. I have a weight problem. I don't know if you could tell. Maybe you're blind. I don't know. But I have a small weight problem. Small weight problem. I've been watching those commercials. They said testosterone pills on TV. I told my husband, that can help me lose weight. He goes, don't be ridiculous. That's for men. I go, shut up. Just keep shaving my back. Come on, man. Who cares, right? I have a hairy back. I'll grow a little penis. What's the difference? I just want to take off 10 pounds. What do I care? Nobody's looking down there. Nobody looks down there when you get to be my age, by the way. We were just saying, somebody was saying how dudes hit on him and he doesn't like it. I'll take any attention I can get at 47. Man, woman, dog. I don't care who likes me. As long as somebody likes me, right? I don't care. It's ridiculous. I'm so old. My vag is like CBGBs, you guys. It's like CBGBs. Yeah. I know there's not much going on now, but we all have a lot of great memories, right, everybody? Yeah. We saw a lot of great punk bands down there back in the day, didn't we, everybody? Oh, yeah. That was the best spot. I do have a weight problem. It's awful. The worst thing about being a fat person is that you will always eat less and weigh more than all your friends. That's the truth, your whole life. You always eat less and weigh more. But if you live as long as I have, you know, all your friends, they all get fat. Oh, yeah. I love it. I love it. They're all fatter than me now. Oh, what happened? You got fat when you hit 45? That's so sad. I got fat when I hit 3. Sorry. Sorry, I don't care about you. Sorry. And they don't know what to do. They're such idiots. They don't know how to lose weight. They go, Lisa, I don't know what to do. Every morning, all I have is a glass of juice. Really? A glass of juice? That's 9,000 calories. That's pure sugar. No wonder you're fat. You know when's the last time I had sugar? The Carter administration, all right? Carter, he was a president. Look it up. All right. They're so ridiculous. I've been having the same breakfast since the 6th grade. Black coffee, 2 cigarettes. That's it. That's what fat girls have for breakfast. Fat girls don't have food. We have coffee, cigarettes, chewing gum. That's another fat girl staple. We live on a lot of chewing gum, right? If you chew your nails, that's even better. No calories in that. It sucks being fat. It's really the worst. It's really the worst. I got an email the other day from Match.com. It's hard to keep your self-esteem up, you know. I got an email from Match.com. It says, Lisa, someone wants to date you. Yeah, but that's not what pissed me off. You know what pissed me off? The exclamation point at the end. Right? Lisa, someone wants to date you, and we can't freaking believe it. Right? We over here at Match.com, we had an office pool. And we figure you never get picked, you one-eyed hunchback troll. You know? Thanks for the vote. Thanks for the self-esteem boost, right, Match.com? Don't count me out, Match.com. Somebody wants to date me because I got working girl parts, all right, Match.com? I got working girl parts right here. Somebody wants some of this, Match.com. Somebody might need a green card. You don't know, Match.com. Why are you putting me out? Why are you counting me out, Match.com? I still got it going on over here, man. I still got it going on. Those guys with the gold teeth can't get enough of me, Match.com. They love my stuff. They love me, man. They love me. Oh, you guys are a lot of fun, man. You guys are a lot of fun. This is a great show. I'm having so much fun up here. Oh, my goodness. I just forgot all my jokes. This is great, you guys. This is amazing, you guys. I don't know if we're allowed to say this. Let me say this. I won't call it the DP. I'll call it the penis portrait. Maybe we're allowed to say that. Are we allowed to say penis portrait? Not allowed to say the other. So we'll call it artistically a penis portrait. I know the young girls all get the penis portrait on their phone, right? They all go to me, Lisa, you don't have one. You don't have one in your phone. And that's true. I don't have one in my phone, but I have one. It's on Kodak paper. Hold on. I gotta go in the closet and bring it down, okay? That was the days when you had to take a picture of your junk and then take it to the store, to CVS, right, and have it developed. And then 3 days later, you go back and you pick it up from the same girl who developed it, by the way. Keep a straight face. She already saw that thing. And then you take it to your girlfriend's house and you hand it to her face to face. That's when men were men, you guys. That's right. That's when America was a great country. That's right. I'm very patriotic, and I have a dick pic in my closet. I'm Lisa Harmon. Thanks very much, everybody. Good night.
Keep it going for Lisa Harmon, everybody. Yeah. Actually, I'm sold. If I gotta find one of my dick pics, I have to go to a cave. Still there. All right, we're gonna keep this fun going. Up next, very, very funny comedian. He has a regular show on Wednesdays in the city. Please welcome the very funny Mr. Kenny Warren.
Y'all give it up. Y'all give it up for Hector one more time, man. Giving us an opportunity to come be on TV like this is beautiful. I love this crowd right here. Said I wasn't going to say nothing about nobody, but let's get to know each other a little bit. My name is Kenny Warren, a.k.a. the average black man, and I'm from Portland, Oregon. And, you know, people always ask me the same question. Is black people in Portland? Hell no, I left. So, you know, Portland, I just visited a couple weeks ago, right? And when I left Portland 10 years ago, it was 2% black. 2% black, which means I don't care how hood you think you are if your name is T-Bone, Peanut, Killer, Murder. You grew up with some white friends. I'll never forget the first time I was at one of my white friends' house. I got to shout him out. His name is Chris Wilson. He said, shout me out on Facebook. We was playing Atari, so that lets you know how old I am. His mom came in and was like, put the game away and finish your homework. This kid looks at his mom and calls her a bitch. I couldn't believe it. I said, I can't believe it. So I went home and told my mom about it. I was like, Mom, you won't believe this kid called his mom a B. My mom was like, boy, if you ever talk to me like that, I will beat the black off you. And I was like, well, then I'll be white. And by law, I can only get time out. Yeah, I've been like this for years. So like I said, I just went back to Portland a couple weeks ago, and I hadn't been there for a while, and they had this 8,000 people participate in this butt-naked bike ride. So, you know, I wasn't planning on going there per se, but we got caught in traffic. So when I seen all the riders going past, I did what any other African-American red-blooded person would do. I got out and started filming. World star. One of the ladies looked at me and was like, pervert! And I was like, I got clothes on. Talk to your 7,999 friends with those chafed booties. So I moved to New York in 2004. Like I said, and, I'm a barber. I've been cutting hair for 28 years. I had to build my clientele up, so I had to cut a few kids. Now, I'm the average black man, and I love the kids know Michael Jackson, but cutting their hair, you know, it make you sweat a little bit. So this kid was moving around, grabbing the clipper cord, and the mom, she saw the frustration in my face. So she was like, Kenny, you have to be patient with him because he's autistic. Now, I was fresh from Oregon. We were still on retarded. So I was like, autistic? I don't want him to draw no pictures. I just want him to be still so I can cut his damn hair. You wrong for laughing at that. Autism is real. And I work with a lot of different characters, you know. I work with cats that, you know, may make up names or say words the wrong way, and when you try to correct them, they say, you know what I was talking about. I got a cat that worked next to me, and he asked me, do you think Walt really had sex with 10,000 women? And I was like, Walt? He said Chamberlain. I said, man, his name was Wilt Chamberlain. He said, man, you knew what I was talking about. I said, no, I thought you was talking about Walt Disney. And I was going to say, I don't think Walt was doing too much sexing. He was doing a whole lot of drawing. Walt was autistic. So like I said, I work at a barbershop. You know what I'm saying? There's no human resources there. So we talk about everybody. White people, black people, Spanish people, Asians, people in wheelchairs, midgets. We talk about people in wheelchairs because they be doing some disrespectful stuff sometimes. I had a dude at the shop the other day. He waiting on the barber on the other side of me. And he was looking at his watch and looking at me and was like, yo, what's up? Where's he at? I called him an hour ago. And I was like, man, relax, man. It ain't like you got to run no errands. I didn't tell him to take a seat. And the other day we had a conversation. It was more of a debate of whether or not you had sex with a midget. So my boy next to me, he was like, man, just think about it, man. Your penis in their hand, it's going to look big as hell. And I was like, I know, man, but their hands look like flippers. That's like a hand job by a dolphin, man. That's not. So we ended up going to this hookah bar. And at the hookah bar, it was some belly dancers, and one of them turned out to be a midget. Now, I brought sand to the beach, so I couldn't really say too much, but I was hating all night on my boy while he was flirting with the midget. I'm looking at her like, dang, that's the kind of midget right there that you could bring home to your mama. You know what I'm saying? She was cute as, I don't know what. Her head wasn't even that big. And I was thinking, if I brought that midget home to my mom, I could hear my mom right now talking about, you turned out to be half the man I thought you was going to be. So I went back, after we left, I went back to the scene of the crime. I had to go, you know, for a little research and development. I went back by myself this time. No sand. So when I got there, the midget was there again, y'all. She was dancing, but I took my chance. I went and I was like, yo, let me get you a shot. She took it. She jumped a little butt up on a stool. And then when we took the shot, she looked me in my eyes and touched me on my arm, and some Lord of the Rings type stuff happened. Next thing you know, me and the midget was making out, man. So I had another shot because I knew this was going somewhere. We had one more shot, and I told the midget, listen, let's get out of here. She was like, let's go. So I went, I got outside, opened up the cab door. She went, jumped in like a little puppy, and we headed uptown. When I got home, I had to smoke a blunt because there was some bucket list stuff going on now. After that, things got wild. Me and the midget, we got busy. I started throwing her in the air, catching her, spinning her around. It was going down in there. But in the morning, I had to figure out how to get her out without me having to walk out with her. I just thought it would look funny, me walking down the street with a little kid. I'll tell you a little bit more about myself, personal stuff. I'm a bachelor, y'all. A thoughtful bachelor. Oh, go ahead and clap for that. Y'all clapping for bachelor? Yeah, I'm a thoughtful bachelor, y'all. I got the MTA subway map on my shower curtain so she can see how to get her butt home in the morning. That's that Mavericks cigarette laugh right there. Shout out to Maverick Cigarettes, baby. Smoked by all the best comedians in the U.S. I better get my money for that. I told you I got a box for you. So how you guys feel about sports? Yeah, I like sports as well. I'm kind of glad that they kicked LeBron out of the Illuminati. Yeah, for the last couple years, he was in it, though. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Last year, they won 27 games in a row. LeBron went 10 games without no fouls being called on him. Now, how could somebody be 6'9", 270, and he ain't bump into nobody for 10 games? I'm 5'11", 180 pounds. I got on the train on 145th Street. When I got off on 50th Street, y'all, I had 4 fouls, y'all. I bumped into 4 people. It just ain't right. Just ain't right. So he said, I got 1 minute. I like saying that, man. It's okay. Don't worry about it, Hector. We just vibing right now. I feel like y'all laugh real good and everything, so I ain't mad at y'all. I ain't gonna throw nobody's drinks over. Y'all good. Y'all good. All right, so like I said, working uptown is crazy. You got all different type of characters coming through the barbershop. We got a dude that like to sell porn and oils. So we gave him the nickname Butt Naked My Brother. Funny thing is, if you catch him out of the shop, he'll give you the runaround and be like, oh, hey, my brother, I'm not into all that. And I'm just like, listen, man, I like a man to stand behind his product. And it's amazing because selling porn and oils was such an innovative idea because I guess you could use the oil while you're watching the porn. I'm Kenny Warren, the average black man. Thank you for your time.
Kenny Warren, everybody. Keep it going for Kenny Warren. Thank you, Kenny, for tearing down that fourth wall. Yeah. Hector's telling me I got a minute left. Now they have visions of some fat guy dressed in black going. Good times. Good stuff. Give another round of applause for Mr. Kenny Warren.
Hi, I'm Frankie, and I just moved back to my old neighborhood.
Frankie!
This is my best friend, Calvin. We've known each other since we were kids.
Been too long, Frankie.
What can I say about Calvin? He's still the same old Calvin.
What, you don't smoke anymore?
No.
Puff pass.
This is my ex-fiancée, Jenny. We were so in love. She really missed me.
Well, look who it is. The two-time and lying big shot of the old neighborhood.
Okay, she's not happy with me because I ran out on her, breaking our engagement, basically leaving her at the altar. Since I've been gone, my old neighborhood has changed.
Hey, let's go to Pops.
Oh man, it really has been a while, huh?
A lot.
Son's Organic and Hip Deli? Yoga in the back room?
And here's the reason the neighborhood's changed. Carlos. And his two, I guess you could call them henchmen, Filter and Phil.
You two morons can walk. Later, suckers! Yo, Carlos! Yo!
Carlos is so evil, he would murder his own family for a quick buck.
What'd you hear about my dad?
Hard times have really hit the neighborhood. All my friends are struggling to survive. Take my old pal Toshiro. He had his very own business right here in the neighborhood. A Japanese and soul food restaurant.
Sushi Soul? I lost that shit, man.
It's sad. Just to make ends meet, Toshiro had to turn to a life of crime. Yeah, that's why he's dressed like that. He's become a pimp.
Mac, Daddy, why can I not be a pimp like you? Oh, because I'm Japanese?
This is Carmen, Toshiro's wife. They've been happily married for many, many, many years.
All right, you little shit. Now where's my money?
Oh yeah, she's the boss.
She's my Meho.
Who you calling a hoe?
Thank goodness the neighborhood has knowledge to keep its head up. Yeah, that's knowledge. He's a great soul, and man is he deep.
Life does have its ups and downs.
Knowledge. He keeps the neighborhood in high spirits.
To enjoy the happiness is good. To have a possibility to give is good to other people is the greatest good.
Look, I gotta be honest with you. Coming back to my old neighborhood wasn't by choice. You can say I hit a streak of bad luck. Well, you see...
His wife cheated on him, and her father, who owned the law firm, fired him.
You lost your phone too? Hey, heard your wife was giving it up to the pool boy, too.
At least you had a pool boy.
But fate had plans for me.
What do you mean?
What's my job, man?
You don't have
My profession. I'm a real estate attorney, a damn good one, too.
So?
So, I can help the neighborhood. Frankie's back, baby.
What happened to my city? Graffiti style and gritty. Whole town just got too pretty, too pretty, too pretty. We could just be ourselves. Now we shop off the shelves. We got no style anymore. Whole town just done hit the floor.
Alrighty. We got plenty more show for you guys. You guys ready for some more show? I don't believe you. You guys ready for some more show? That's what I'm talking about. Up next, this guy is a very, very good friend of mine. I remember a bunch of years ago when nobody else would put me on. He'd actually put me on every Saturday night at the Latino Laughs show at New York Comedy Club back in the day. And I'm very proud to have him on this show because he was also on the old show that I used to do for Manhattan Neighborhood Network, Laughing Matters. We had him on the very first episode. You remember that? I'm surprised because you smoke a ton load of weed. Please welcome Mr. Esteban Tino Romero.
Thank you very much, Hector. Keep it going for Hector. Yes, yes. Wow. Yeah, I do smoke weed, man. I do smoke weed. Yeah, the cat is out of the bag. I was going to start with daughter stuff, but let's get to the weed, right? Yeah, I smoke a lot of weed, man. I hate that I smoke weed, man, because I get too emotional when I smoke weed, especially when I can't find my weed dealer at night. It's the worst. It's the worst. It's the worst. Because I act like a clingy I act like a clingy ex-girlfriend the next morning when I see this dude. Because I'm like, where were you? I was calling you all night. God, I don't know why I messed with you. It's over. All right. We need to pipe down a little bit, guys. Yes, my name is Domingo Esteban Romero Salazar Jr. de la Espada. That comes. My name comes with a dance. That's why I did that. You know, I do that when the cops pull me over too. I'm like, wait a minute, you're looking for a regular black guy, right? No. And they let me go right away. They're like, no. I said, okay. All right. Yeah. All right. Yeah. All right. Yeah. All right. I'm from Panama. I'm from a hot country, but I hate the hot weather here in America Because when it's hot in America, I get this condition I call my ball stick to my leg-itis. This is the worst condition known to man, guys. You know, this is a condition where you'll be having a serious conversation with someone, and without knowing it, you're doing one of these moves there. Hey, how's the wife and kids? Everybody's all right? Yeah, I voted for Obama. Yeah. Yeah, so I don't like the summer. Yeah, I don't like the summer. Another thing I hate about the summer is like, you know, I'm not in shape. I got man boobs, right? I hate that I got man boobs because nobody's afraid of you in the hood when you got man boobs. Nobody. I be walking around, you know, because nobody's scared of like, you know, like, yo, what? What's the problem, son? Yo, what's going on right now, man? What's going on? You got a problem, son? Yo, what's really good? What's really good? They're not scared at all. They'll be like, oh my God, who's this little girl, man? Tetitas. It's my life. Gotta get in shape, right? I'm the only dude that could tell a girl, like, all right, who's gonna suck each other's boob first? Me or you? Who goes first? All right, try the new one. Yeah, man. I'm 45 years old. I got 4 kids, you know. Yeah, I barely see them. Yeah. I more see the court papers than I actually see the kids. That's why I call my kids by the court docket numbers. Yeah. I'm like 3721, leave 5474 alone. 8341, did you do your homework? Daddy of the year, I know. Daddy of the year, I know. I'm more than just a father. I'm a grandfather now. You know, I'm a grandfather. Yeah, thank you guys. Yeah. When you get involved with a Puerto Rican woman, it speeds everything up quicker. You know what I mean? I am a grandfather. Yeah. One thing about my grandkids, because my half Puerto Rican son got involved with a white girl, so now my grandkids are blonde with blue eyes. Yeah, my mission in America is done, guys. I could go back to Panama happily now. Like, huh? Who got white grandbabies in America? Me. I run this village. White grandbabies, me. Yes, thank you, grandfather. Yes. Oh, man. I'm squatting right now, you know. Any squatters in the house? Yeah. I live in a house that has no running water. You know, it's pretty interesting, you know. It's messed up because after 25 years in America, I'm right back to where I started. No running water. I come from a country that has no running water. Yeah. The bad thing about having no running water where I live is like in my dating life, you know what I'm saying? I try to bring women over without telling them that I have no running water. It's messed up, you know, because I try to, Because, you know, women, as soon as they get to your place, what do? Like, hey, can I use your bathroom? No, but you can use my bucket. All right, yeah. Thank you. Yes. It's not working well at all. Yeah. I have a better chance at Planet Fitness, but let's go. What else about me? Trying to get a job, you know. I had an awful incident the other day trying to get a job. I was at this job interview place, and I was supposed to make one copy I was supposed to make. And I go to the copier, and there's another dude making like 100 copies. So I asked him, hey, can I just make one quick copy for you, the 100? He looked at me and goes like, what am I standing here for, my health? So I had to wait for him to do the 100 copy. He finished it or whatever. So when he finished, I just told him like, yeah, have a nice day. He looked at me like, no. I'm like, no, you have a nice day. I'm like, no, you have a nice day. You have a nice day. Man, all your dreams come true. What? What? Merry Christmas, son. What? I get mad. I get nice. Oh, man. Yes. I had to go squatting because I was living with my mother, right? And 45 years old this time, right? I had to give the room to my grandkids. I mean, come on, guys. You got to know when to become a man in America. Yeah. I had to move out because, the police comes and gets me by my mom's house, And this particular day, my mom usually, like, when they come and get me, they're like, he's not here. But this particular day, they scared her because they came like, oh, it's Esteban Romero around. She was like, I'm not here. My mom's West Indian. I'm not here. Well, for some reason, this time, they were like, miss, if you withhold information on this fugitive, you will be withheld to the fullest extent of the law. Whatever it is they told her, she got scared. She goes like, no, man, no, I'm in the back there, so you can turn the corner past the kitchen, and you can have a cookie if you want, and you can go. I'm in the room like, yo, my mom ratted me out. How did it be? I've never heard the words, Mr. Romero, good morning, you're under arrest. Man. And the worst thing about this, like, I'm leaving the house in handcuffs, I'm like, all right, My mother takes this opportunity to give me a life lesson, you know what I mean? So the cop is taking me, and my mom was like, hold on, officer, hold on. The cops turn me around. My mom's like, Esteban, you have to get your life together, Esteban. You can't do this no more, Esteban. I had to tell the cop, officer, I'm ready to go to jail. Let's go. I'm ready to go to jail. Let's go to jail right now. And I'm ready to go, guys. I had a great time with you guys. Thank you very much. Give it back to Hector. Buenas noches.
Esteban Romero, Tino. Oh. You can sit and watch a person, just know that there's something really wrong with them. Yeah, but he's a good guy. We're going to keep this fun going. How about that, guys? What I tell you, man, there's no screening process for the comics here. But we got last two comics left. Up next, this guy. What can I tell you about this guy besides being very funny like every other comic that's been on this show? This guy had a show in Brooklyn, and he was actually really, really nice enough to have me on there regularly. And, actually Anderson Cooper's boyfriend bought that place, right? Gentrification, yay! But this guy, he is something else. He also has a radio show, and if I would have been a good host, I would have remembered that information. But I'm sure he'll tell you about it. Please welcome the man known as Wil Sweets Morales.
Keep the love going. I don't even know Hector. Keep the love going. He swears he knows me. Let me move this so you can see me. How you guys doing? You guys all right? This is great. I never stand behind no green screen. I feel like they're going to tell me, turn to the right, sir. Turn to the left, sir. That's what I'm used to. This is what it is. So I'm from Brooklyn. We all from Brooklyn? Woo! I hate it. I hate Brooklyn. I got to get out of here. Like he said, gentrification has took over. The bikes are taking over these streets, right? You see these Citibank bikes, they're not playing. I think I'm going to fight forces. I'm going to start throwing myself in the lane. And start getting sued, and maybe I get some money from Citibank. That'd be great. But Brooklyn is just something not for me anymore. I'm starting. I don't know how many of you guys, but I'm starting to grow out of New York City. How about you guys? Anybody starting to grow out? I know a couple of you guys were like South Carolina and stuff like that, but I got to get out of Brooklyn. Brooklyn is a bad borough. I was coming home on the train, Brooklyn. Now my like I said, my neighborhood is gentrification, so I was coming home on the train, and I happened to fall asleep on the train, and I sat in the wrong seat. Now, if you're not from Brooklyn, I'll tell you what the wrong seat is. The wrong seat is the map seat on the train. Don't sit on this train. This seat right here is a bad seat to sit in. I fell asleep on the map seat, and I got these big lips, so they must look seductive or something like that. So I fell asleep like this, and this little Chinese dude stuck his little thing right in my mouth looking for Canal Street. I got to go to Canal Street. I got to go to Canal Street. I got to go to Canal Street. I was all jacked up. All this tastes like wonton soup now. I am jacked up. Then his wife had the nerve to walk behind him. Batteries. Like, we don't need no batteries, lady. This is an iPod era. That is crazy. But this is great. This is a wonderful setting, though. It almost feels like I'm a news anchor or something like that in here, eh? We report, and I would love to do that. That's such a job I would love to. I would love to be a weatherman, right? But a weatherman in Puerto Rico, right? That'd be a great job. Weatherman in Puerto Rico, that'd be a great, easy job, too. It'll be hot for the next 5 years. Back to you, Julio. That'd be great. be wonderful. But see what happens if they put me on the tough stories, then I get scared. You know, like Caucasian people, you guys are real brave. You guys be right in the middle of the war. You guys don't even care. Like they put on CNN war coverage, I'll be through. They put the, Caucasians jump right in the middle. They don't even care how the helicopter, they're bombing, the cameraman just got shot. Back to you, Chuck. Right? You see Telemundo, the Spanish channel? That dude's not stupid. He's like, you see the bling, bling, bling all the way over there? They're bombing. you black folks, you guys, I got the Sean John anthrax suit reporting live. Like, what the, how you get Sean John anthrax? I didn't even know Sean John made anthrax. That is great. It's wonderful. I can't. This is great. Thank you, Planet Comedy, for having me. This is wonderful stuff. I mean, like I said, this is just a setting that I didn't know was going to take place. This is crazy. But my neighborhood was really bad. Brooklyn is something that, forget about. Like Friday the 13th just passed last week. I love that's one of my favorite holidays, Friday the 13th. That's just cool to me. You know, but in Brooklyn, it's just not the same Friday the 13th. You know, like, the whole guy, like, he'll come out, like, say Jason comes Friday the 13th, kill, 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 kill. Right? I love that. Kill, 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 kill. In Brooklyn, it ain't going to happen. I'll be like, Tino Pablo. He'll be like, chill, 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 chill. That'd be great. I would love Freddy Krueger to come to the hood. That'd be priceless, right, Freddy Krueger? Freddy Krueger there. Rah! Rah! Those brothers don't care. Like, Rah's upstairs. This is terrible. This is terrible. So gentrification is taking over, and just like I said, Brooklyn is just a bad place to be now. I mean, I can't afford it. We can't afford to live in these Brooklynites. Original Brooklynites, we gotta pile up each other like, okay, I hate to say it, like Mexicans. They pile up, they stay on top of each other. Now I feel like a Mexican. Matter of fact, I got a Mexican roommate. He's watching soccer now. I had to leave the house because we got one TV. This is awful. I can't do this no. I got to get out of here. I'm gonna start skateboarding there. I don't care. This is just that not me. Can't my daughter can't visit. I got a 4-year-old daughter. That's new to me. I'm a first time father. 4 years old. Yeah, it was weird at first. When she was I was raising her. I didn't know how to be a father. So I had to change the pamper for the first time. So I'm changing the pamper, and then I'm like, okay. So now she's all changed, and she walks away. But for some reason, it still smells like poop around me. Right? So I'm like, what is going on? Why is it smelling like poop around me? And I walked away, let me go outside. Maybe it's just the apartment that smells like poop, but it still smells like poop. So now I'm looking all over myself like, where is the poop? The poop follow me? Where did it go? I am confused. What am I going to do? Where's this poop smell coming from? And I went like this, and I didn't realize I had poop in between my nails. So I was eating don't judge me, folks. Don't judge me. Eating my daughter's poop, and it was kind of poopalicious, if you ask me. It's what listen, any man will do anything for his daughter in here. You can't deny that. Any man will kill for his daughter. Some men won't. Some men are shaking their head no, they wouldn't. I will kill for my daughter. I can't help it. But that's my time. You get Planet Hood. Thank you for having me. Planet Hollywood. Thank you for having me. My mouth. Thank you. Appreciate you guys.
All right. Keep it going. This is his first appearance on Planned Parenthood. He was going to say Planned Parenthood, right? Yeah. Yeah, no, he didn't pass me any when he was outside. That's messed up. Keep it going for Wil Morales, everybody. And yeah, when he said, would you do anything for your daughter? I'd be like, yeah, I would not eat used Gerber for my daughter. I'm sorry. That was pretty much it. Especially now she's grown, so. You guys ready for your headliner? Hang on one second. All right, clear. We're going to try that again. You guys ready for your headliner? All right. This man, he is not only a very, very funny comedian, he is also the producer and the brains behind the For the People comedy series, which I've had the pleasure and the honor of participating in several times. In fact, we're going to be in Maryland. Actually, by the time this comes on the air, it happened already. It was a great time in Maryland. Next Saturday, it was a great time in Maryland. I had a blast. Andre was there, and it was just a good time. Trust me, when you see it later, it'll make sense. All right, but this guy is very, very funny. He's also a very, very good friend of mine. Please welcome Mr. EJ. Team Nonstop. EJ Nonstop.
Give it up for Hector. Man, headliner, huh? I didn't know that. He been sneaking in stuff all day. He snuck us in this sweaty room. I'm looking for the wrestling blue floor mats. This smells like a European fight center in here. It stinks. No, this is a great place to be. Give yourselves a round of applause for coming out. Yeah, you guys are looking good. New York, New York. I hate New York because I hate homeless people. No, seriously, you guys know what I'm talking. You know, like the homeless people that are like standing out there with the signs, and it's like cold, but they have like a really nice comforter and they're begging for food. But I'm confused because that comforter came from the bed you sleep in. You know what I'm saying? Liars. I'm telling you, they're tricky. You can't trust homeless people. I'm telling you, the one time I was driving to New York, true story, I'm driving to New York, me and my brother-in-law, and we're down on Canal Street, and this homeless guy comes knocking on the window, begging for change. And I'm like, okay, so I'm about to reach and give him $1. Then the next thing you know, he's like, hold on. And then you hear like, don't drop that, dun, dun. He's like, I get my phone. And I'm like, wait a minute, you homeless, how you got a phone? This dollar should be the most important. No, I got to take this call. Hey, man, yeah, I'm over on Canal. I'm trying to get this $1 from this guy. Just give me 1 minute. Yeah, I said, man, you better Google a place to stay and get away from my car. They're crazy, man. Crazy. Seriously, like the nerve of this guy trying to give. Got a phone, you homeless. It's crazy. You should be able to call your cousin or somebody for a place to crash. Central Park's open. You should be, it's like an app for that or something. Wait. Where all the homeless people go. Oh man, times are tough. I got a lot of problems. I'm trying to stop stealing. Been working on that. No, don't judge me. Like I like stealing like little stuff. Like you go to like the corner store, you get your paper, you steal a coffee. It's not on purpose. It's the things you do. That's what I'm into. Like you ever walk past like a white woman, like an older white woman like yourself, and like in a dark alley somewhere, you clutch your purse out of fear because I'm black. Makes you nervous, and then you double back and you lock your Mercedes, poop poop. But then you forget to like close your sunroof. Then you come back and all your change is gone out of your console. Those are the type of the things I like to steal. Nothing major. I don't want to steal anything big because you can go to jail for that. And I was in jail one time for 17 days, and I made a lot of friends. Had a lot of commissary. Yep. Had a couple new nicknames, too. I was in there. Yep. I'm surprised I'm wearing these tight jeans. I thought I saw somebody in the hallway from one of the pods, and I was like, oh, so I better get the hell out of here. It might be some contact rear over here. I'm telling you. Man, that's a lovely purse. So is that a Michael Kors purse? It's got too many M's. It's like, okay. Studio audience, the love of it. Start making stuff up. Oh, man. Give it up for all the comedians, guys. That was great. They were all funny tonight. Crazy. And like I said, times are tough. I almost didn't make it here. Anybody got GPS? Round of applause. You got GPS? Right? You got the British lady on it, right? She's like, in 0.3 miles, turn right. 400 feet, make a left. I got this black guy on mine, He's like, in 0.3 miles, turn right. I can't say it. In 400 feet, I'm going to need you to bust a left. He said, slow down, recalculate, turn this around. That's when I found out DMX had a new job as an OnStar agent. I'm driving, I got in a crash. Hey, yo, my dog, where the crash at? I'm like, I'm on 95. Can you send help? He's like, yeah, baby. It's because we're getting really strange. So I guess he's tired of talking. He's like, hey, yo, my dog, I'm tired. I'm about to take a break. I said, are you serious? I'm hurt. My son's bleeding. You're going to take a break? He's like, what you really want from a brother? Man, this editing thing is very interesting. They want us to edit our jokes. Who's going to edit the smell in the studio? I'm going to have to go take a shower after I leave out of here, I'm telling you. Go hang out at the gay clubs and pretend to be straight for free drinks. They be like, why do you smell like sweaty balls already? You just got here. This is so strange. Very peculiar why you smell it. Oh, go in there and get some contact rear. Oh, man. That's crazy. Times are tough, man. Who out there pays their bills on time? Round of applause. Oh, man. That's horrible. Don't feel bad. I don't like paying bills either. Because, like, the way I see it is the country's in debt. When they pay their bills, I'll start paying mine. You know what I mean? Like, seriously. Real talk. Like, how you owe countries $43 million, you calling me for a $500 Sprint bill. I don't have it. I'm not working. This is public access TV. There's no access to funds. I'm trying to access the contact right. Settle down, buddy. He's getting excited. Must have been one of those guys I saw at that gay club. How you doing? No, let me stop. No, man, I'm telling you, screw bills, man. Bills are crazy. That's going out of style. Where's my church goers at? Who goes to church? Round of applause. Anybody? So when y'all get to hell, are y'all just like, that one time he offered us salvation? That public access salvation, we didn't want that. No, y'all go to church? You ever been to black church, though? Black churches are crazy, man. It's expensive. I don't go anymore. It's pricey. You got to pay to park. You ever been to a black church lately? They got like the ATM in the vestibule. It's crazy. It's like a $3.50 surcharge. Damn Triton. I'm like, man, I better be able to go to heaven and get a receipt. This is outrageous. Church is wild. You learn a lot of things in church, too. Hold on, let me move this. Let me get myself together. Watch the yellow line. Thank God it's not a white line. It'd be gone. She's like, no wonder I have my Band-Aid on. She just came from a sobriety meeting. She's like, oh, no, I was giving blood. Right. You were giving something. Starts with a B. Oh, man. Nah, church is great, man. Church is crazy, but, like, it's expensive. If you go to black churches, they pass out, like, all these different plates, these collection plates. The first one is generally, like, the building fund, and they haven't built nothing in years. And then that second plate is, like, generally for, like, the deacon board. Then that third plate's for the missionary board. And y'all know that fourth plate. Come on, black people. What's it called? The love offer. But I'm like, didn't I love Jesus the first 3 times? I'm confused. This is outrageous. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. I'm going to leave y'all with this. My pastor was preaching the other day in church. He's old. He's like 95. I don't know how he does it. I think it's the baptism water. Keeps him young. Either that or it's all that oral sex he gets from the white girl that pretended that she went to the to the one place to get the shot. I don't know her name. No, man, no. Okay, seriously. So my pastor was preaching, and he got off topic. He was talking about how black people should stop naming their kids after things they never ever going to live up to be. And I just want to run y'all through how it was. So he was, giving honor to God, pastor, and friends. See, black people, you need to stop naming your children after things they're never ever going to live up to be. He said, don't name your daughter Mercedes when she's clearly a Mazda. Can I get an amen, church? Lord. Don't name your daughter Hope when there's none for her. Come on, somebody. I feel the spirit moving in here. Don't name your daughter Desire when no one ever will. Can I get an amen? Hey. Don't name your daughter Treasure when no one's ever going to look for her. Oh, Lord. Don't name your son Nike when he just can't do it. Come on, I feel the spirit moving in here. Don't name your daughter Champagne when she's clearly a bottle of Mad Dog 2020. Come on. My name's EJ Nonstop. Y'all been great. Thank you.
Keep it going for DJ now. EJ. I'm looking at Drake. I'm saying DJ. Come over here, Drake. There you go. Keep it going for EJ Nonstop. Keep it going for all the comedians that you've seen this evening. So what do you think of our second special on BRIC Media Arts?
It's finally going to air. That's what I'm happy about.
It's finally going to air. Yeah. I don't know what that means, but okay. Drake is complaining, and I don't know why, which is strange because that's usually my wife's job. But
okay.
Anyway, thank you so much for spending this time with us. Thank you for visiting Planet Comedy. And remember, please don't be a douche. There's already enough of those. Have a good night, everybody.
Planet Comedy.
Yeah.